What's going on, y'all? So look. Here's some things I think we need to leave behind last year. And this just involves as like a comic book and anime community, right? And I have seen plenty of content creators do this. Not just to me, but plenty others. First one I gotta say. The notion that if you don't know a character or if you don't like a character, you aren't a fan or you don't read. And that notion is corny to me. And it happened to me in a live a couple times. Like I said, I don't like Iron Man. You don't read the comic. Oh, I've said I don't like Scarlet Witch. You're not a fan. So it's like the notion that you don't like a character or the character isn't for you, and someone gets that assumption that, oh, you don't read the comics or whatever, that has to go. That has to go, because that's just assuming. That's just assuming. And you can even apply that to anime. Like, if someone were to say, oh, I don't like One Piece, and someone were to assume like, oh, you've never read One Piece, that's just assuming. Because for me, I don't care for One Piece. I don't like One Piece. It's not for me. I don't like the manga. I personally don't like the anime either. I didn't even care for the live action one. But yet, I've had people tell me, oh, you're not a fan. I've personally said I'm not a fan of One Piece. Oh, you never read the manga. I have. I didn't like it. I think it's too long. I can't get into it. It's not interesting. I don't care for any of the characters. Sorry, not sorry. But again, I don't see the issue in not liking something. Because as a collective, I think it's common knowledge that art is subjective. What one likes, someone else most likely won't like. There are plenty of people who like the Mona Lisa. There are plenty of other people who don't like the Mona Lisa. And that same logic can be applied to any other piece of art. Another thing we should leave behind is making fun of each other over stupid things. Whether it's the type of media we like or whatever. I think we've all seen people make fun of each other over stupid things on this platform, whether it's fictional characters or an opinion or whatever. We need to cut that out because it's dumb. It really is. Another thing we need to leave behind is complaining over fictional characters or complaining over just things that don't exist. One example of this is that new Spider-Man show. Whether it's the animation, them race swapping one of the characters, whatever. Like, I've seen so many people complain about it, but I'm like, it's a fictional character. Why does it matter if they race swap? Because we've seen it happen countless times. Look at DC. There's a whole other Earth where there's people gender swaps, race swaps, and everything. But yet, it wasn't an issue there. So why does it matter if a TV show race swapped the character? Like, so what? It is really not a big deal. What would be a big deal is if they made a movie about Malcolm X and they made him into a white guy. Some odd years ago, they did a biopic and they casted a white dude as Michael Jackson. That was a legit issue that caused outrage. What would be an issue is if they made a biopic about Martin Luther King and he was casted as a white guy. You want to know why that would be an issue? Because those are movies based on real life people who are historical figures and or, you know, and I want to go back to this word, real people, right? But people choose to get upset about fictional characters, people who don't exist. Crazy. So again, we need to cut out this outrage for it. And last but certainly not least, we need to cut out these stupid and petty beefs over the stupidest of things. Like, there's people on this platform who are beefing over fictional characters, beefing over random shit. And what makes it worse is that people are making it personal, people are fat shaming, people are taking it way too far. And in most times, it's like, you know, it's insane. It really is insane how, you know, people are turning, you know, the beefs into some social, like, what is it called? Like some reality TV show shit. You know what I mean? Like, and these people are comic top creators who are grown-ass adults, right? And you would expect some maturity to come out of these people, but yet the beefs are just dumb as shit. And no, this isn't me throwing shade or, you know, being, you know, petty when I say this, but I'm just saying, that was last year. We have to leave these stupid beefs and the dumbassery last year. As a collective, we have to be better, and we have to show the next generation, the kids that's coming up, that you know, we have to show a better example. Like, last year wasn't it. Last year was not it. With all the petty beefs, with all the stupid outrage and everything from last year, we have to leave all that behind and really do better. Because a lot was said and done last year, and everybody, including myself, have to leave all the past in the past and be better. Because there's a lot of up and coming, like, kids and everybody trying to be creators, trying to, you know, not just be in the anime space, but the comic book space, and be on this platform. And when they see people being all negative, being all like starting all these beefs, it sets a wrong message to them. And they're going to follow in that vein and be like, okay, if they're doing this and they're getting X, Y, and Z views and they're successful at it, maybe that's how we can get views doing this as well. So we can't have them thinking, okay, this is the way to be successful. Because success doesn't have to be generated off of beefs and negativity. Success can be generated off of talent, off of doing something you love to do in a positive manner. So let's not bring in the negativity from last year. Let's do something positive. Let's talk about what we love to talk about, and let's show the next generation, the up and coming people, that we could talk about what we love, but not start up stupid beefs over characters that do not exist. And, you know, let's just have fun with this, man, but also set a good example. That's all I gotta say. Hopefully I didn't ramble on and you know, talk about random shit. Hopefully y'all get what I'm saying. Have a great new year and stay blessed, people.